Hi, Sagittarius, my friends, Sagittarians. Welcome to your channel, our channel. This is for September 2018 energies, and I want to apologize to you for getting these out a little bit late. I want to thank you, Sagittarians, for requesting readings. You guys requested more readings than anybody else. Love you guys. My son is a Sagittarius. And love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to those who donated. I really appreciate it. Love you. Thank you so much. And so today, what we have here is things are a little bit different today. As you know, I like to do something a little bit different each time that we meet so that you don't get bored. And so what we have over here, which is similar, let me back this up a little bit. Let me back this up. I moved this for a second. I forgot I moved it. But these are really strong candles. I have a bunch of candles here today with my greenery, just because I wanted to have extra light and I wanted to have extra energy clearing. We're having some really bad storms here in Florida, and I am just wanting to clear a little bit. It's hurricane season too, so here in Florida, and so just throwing a little bit energy out there. So anyway, okay, so what we're doing for you all today is we're going to, of course, we always read this is your outcome and your overall theme here. These are the romance angels. And if you're new to my channel, this is for singles. Male, female, male, doesn't matter. The energies are what matter. And the energies go anywhere from September, as soon as you turn on the video, and forward. Okay? It's a general love reading for singles. And so it's not going to be for everyone. Take what you want. Throw out what you don't. What's that saying? I hate the saying, but it does make sense. Don't throw out the baby with the dishwater or something like that, which why would your baby be dishwater? But anyway, so take what you want for certain, and then see how things go. So what we're doing today is I have the romance angels here, general outcomes and general overall for the reading, and then I have the fairy decks and I have the angel decks. Okay, yeah, and then I have this is my crystal clear tarot deck. Okay, crystal visions. Okay, so to start your reading, first, if I haven't told you I love you, I do. I'm so glad. I feel your energy, Sagittarians. I always have been able to, so I don't know if that's because of my son that I can feel it. But I feel it very strongly all the time. And I seem to resonate with Sagittarians a lot. And so I just want to thank you for everything that you are bringing to this channel, the energies that you bring to this channel. Help everybody because everyone else can feel you. We're all, sensitive here. We're all empaths. And I want to thank you for that energy. I really do. You guys do not understand the energies that you give to the world. I think you don't. I think that you're positive energies, and then you're always looking on the bright side of things and trying to do the bright side of things. I think a lot of people overlook. And you guys are fun at parties, you're fun to talk to, you're very interesting. And I think that your energies are great. So I wanted to thank you for that specifically. You guys watch my channels more than anybody, and you donate more than anybody, and you ask for readings more than anyone. And I just want to thank you. Like I said, I'm kind of doing your reading out of order as far as, the 12 zodiac signs order, because I wanted to hurry up and get yours out. And we're having some bad weather, so I wanted to make sure I get yours out before I lose either, the internet or the or electricity. Hope not. Geez, I'll cross my fingers for that. That doesn't happen. Or throw it up to the angels and ask them to please keep us with internet and electricity. Okay, so my lovies, this is what's going on. Let me just fix this a little bit here so you can kind of see. Okay, so we have over here door number 1. We have the honeymoon, which if you're not with somebody, how do you have a honeymoon, right? And trust. Okay. So I haven't read these yet. They just came out. I shuffled them for the Sagittarians for September 2018. General energies came out because I can actually feel the general energy of every single person who's watching now and who's going to watch in the future. I know that sounds amazing. And if you would have told me about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, that I would be able to do that, I would be like, no. But I can. It's very cool. And I think a lot of you can feel the energies when you turn on this channel, because it's very uplifting. I love it. I have to tell you, I just love it. So this is the outcome and the overall reading, the general reading. So the honeymoon, what they're saying here, the angels are saying here. First, I should change these like this to this. So what they want you Sagittarians to do, I know it's not an easy thing. They want you to have faith. They want you to have trust. Okay? Look at the little guy here. This little Cupid guy. And this looks like a wand here, almost like here. And he is telling this woman, and again, this male, female, male, female. She is like looking at the guy, and it almost looks like she's saying, "Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Or can I trust this?" What they're telling you is trust it. Have faith that what you're hearing and like what you have heard here today, you can trust. Okay? It is a general reading, so every single person is not going to have every single thing happen, but if you need a reading, look below. If you want to donate, look below. But this is for 98% of you people, you Sagittarians, my friends, my buddies, my lovies, listening. So they're saying, trust that love is going to come. If love shows up in the cards, it's going to come. It just really is. It might not be on the platter you want it on, but it's going to be real love. And they're here to help you. These cards are here to help you, get you on moving so that you get that love and you're on the right path to love, so that it doesn't pass you up or that you stay in something else too long. Okay? And then so this honeymoon here, because I know you're saying to yourself, how can there be a honeymoon if I don't even have a partner yet? This is what they're saying here for this. I got this card with someone else. another sign. I don't remember. But they kind of blank out what I just told the other sign. And everything's reshuffled. The energies are redone. They're saying the same thing to you that they said to them. Okay? The angels are saying, when you meet this person, trust your intuition. You guys are like empaths. For real. Sagittarians are empaths. For sure. And so that means you guys are sensitive to energy. You feel energy. You can feel when something isn't quite right. You can walk into a room and feel like, okay, this isn't going to go so good. Or, oh my God, this is so cool. These people are lovely. Or, and hopefully you have the lovely more than the other. But the energies have been really harsh lately for everyone. And now they're lifting a bit. So they're saying here what they want you to do is they want you to, once you meet the person and you feel in your heart and in your soul that they're the right person, okay? That's first, number one. Number two is they want you to go slow. They want you to have a long honeymoon period. I like this card. I think it's Venice, or supposed to look like Venice. Love that. Can't wait to go there. Can't wait to go there. Someday. Hopefully soon. That's one of my bucket lists I'm trying to manifest. Somebody did just tell me, though, it might be coming sooner than I thought, because I started hearing, when something's coming to you quicker, you'll start hearing things about it. I heard from a patient of mine, and I think I said this once before. They were Italian, and they live in America, and they had said to me that I shouldn't fly in and go to Venice directly, just make it a day trip, because they're still doing some cleanup and they're doing some other things with it. And I guess there's some other places in Italy that are better to stay in. So anyway, but the point I'm making with this card is that it's just, I love the water of it. Is that they want you to have a long honeymoon period when you meet this person. So you meet them and you say, oh my God, I feel a lot of things for this person. I really do. They want you to go slow, and they want you to elongate the amount of time that you go through the honeymoon period. Because here's the thing. I understand if you're an older Sagittarius and you're like, I'm sick of waiting. I've been waiting. If that person comes in, I want to grab them up. I want to hold them tight. I want to show them all the love I have to give, right? I get that. I'm a Cancer moon. But what you don't want to do is go too quickly, because even though that's what you want to do, and you don't have to really worry about what's the right amount of time, because if it's the right person, it's the right person. You're not going to scare them away, because right now everybody's meeting soulmates and twin flames and whatever. But the reason you want to make it longer, make the honeymoon phase longer, is just because you're going to have a long life with the person, and those are memories. Also, if you think that they're the right person, before you jump in, feet first, give them your heart, which you guys have a huge heart. Everyone I know that's a Sagittarius has a humongous heart. You're so giving, you're so helpful, you're just out there, and people do not appreciate that. But the person that you're going to love and love for the life, they're going to appreciate that. And so you want to kind of have a lot of memories to joke about in later years. After you've been together for 15, 20 years, when you can look back at the long, I was wanting to say long engagement, you want to have those funny things to say, oh, remember when we went to blah, 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 and this happened to us. Remember when we were at that bar down the street? Remember when that person walked in and this happened? I have a friend who I call Yummy. And him and I were together, and we were at I think I've told the story before to some people. We were at a bar restaurant on the beach, and this person walked by, And they looked at him and me together, and they said, yummy. Now, we didn't know, it was a male. We didn't know if he was talking about my guy friend, calling him yummy, or looking at me and calling me yummy. So we couldn't, neither one of us could tell because we didn't we just heard him say it. We couldn't see his eyes. We saw his face looking at us. And there wasn't really anyone around us, so we know it was us. And we both loved that word. By the way, we use it to call each other yummy now. Anyway, so we weren't sure. But we have that as friends. We are not involved romantically. But we have that as, he's actually someone from my past life, a husband in a past life. But we have that as a joke now, that we call each other yummy. And it's funny, people are like, yummy? Why do you call each other yummy? And we just laugh about it, because we don't really explain too much about it to people, why we call each other that, because it's our joke between us. You want to have those jokes between you. You want to have those memories between you. So don't hang out watching TV on the couch too soon. Also, by doing that, you're giving yourself time to get to know the person, to see if they are the right one before you give them your heart. Before you give them that love that you have to give. You guys are very giving. So, okay, so that's that. We're moving on. So these are the cards for now. I've done, the angels, the fairies, the angel cards, angel cards, fairy cards. One of the reasons the fairy cards are one of my favorite decks, I have a bunch, actually, of decks I really love. But look at this deck is like a flipping, it's so hard to show it with this bad lighting. You need like a spotlight, like Hollywood has or something. But anyway, you can kind of see that, I hope. Kind of. But the card is almost like a painting. Like there's so much going on in it, and it's so intricate. And it just reminds me of a Christmas card every time, especially the winter ones. Look. Sorry about that. Look at that. There's so much in this. You have the snow, and then you have I believe that's an eagle. I think it could be a hawk. You have, the person, and they have a beard, and then they have this headdress on. I don't know if you can see all that, but anyway. And then you have all the little fairy lights, and so we have the King of Winter. Okay, so this is showing a king. He's got all his garb on, and the king represents, can be a queen also, again, if they're interchangeable. It can be for what was I going to say? This is the winter is, these are the sword, okay? It always looks to me like they have wands. So I don't know why it's not a wand, but it's not. They have used Radley and Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue used this as the swords card. This card says that they want you to get advice from a professional. With someone professional that's knowledgeable and fair-minded, which a king would be knowledgeable, a king would be fair-minded. And the reason that the angels brought out this card, because remember, the angels are pretty much getting through, and it doesn't matter what I use, really. This is for our entertainment. But they're going to put the cards down of what they want you to know. Okay, again, this is general. You want a private reading for you specifically to ask more questions. You have all my information below. But for this, so they're saying, trust the person, trust your intuition. Okay? Draw it out, have a long honeymoon period, so not only do you get to know the person better, but that you get to know that before you give the heart that it's the right person, okay? And then you have memories that are coming. This is, they're saying, if you have, really literally this, they're telling you, if you need more information, say you meet this person, you're not sure if it's the right person, get a reading. Get a reading. Because you can find out if that is the right person. Because with angel reading, just for mine, I'm just saying for mine, you can get a reading from anyone you want to. Because it's not, they're not being specific. But if you ask the angels, which is who we ask when we do readings at my channel, we can actually, if you met the person, we can even, I may even be able to see the person if you're thinking about the person, but I for sure will be able to feel the person's energy to let you know if you're on the right track. You know, if you email me and you want a reading and you say to me, well, does this person that you see, do they have black hair? That might be kind of tough. But I might be able to say, tell me some other things about this person, like, so I can understand what kind of energy they have. Like, tell me how they address you, or, you know, and then I ask the angels. Sometimes the angels will come out with a humongous answer that takes a longer time. But that's what they're saying. They want you to get advice about that. Okay, so that's what they're recommending. Again, I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. So if you want to get a reading from someone else that you already know, that's fine too. But that's what the angels are saying. Get a little bit of help from someone who's a professional. It actually says a professional. They're using that word. Get advice from a professional for love. Okay, and then the next one here is these are the fairy cards. This one is the Eight of Summer. And I have to tell you, this is like a freaky card. I'm trying to see the card, but I'm just not, I don't know why. I don't know why it looks so weird to me. I'm not seeing, you know, I don't really know, but the Eight of Summer generally is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups usually is someone who, and maybe why this card is like this. I don't know. Look at the card. You can't really tell. It's hard to tell to look at it. But as you can kind of almost tell, it looks like someone, okay, the Eight of Cups. We'll just go back to the tarot. The Eight of Cups is a card where the person in the regular tarot is walking out of water. There's 8 cups there, and she's going into the future. So let me ask the angels why they pulled this card, what they want me to tell you. And if you're new to my channel and I get real quiet, that's because I'm trying to listen more intently to the angels, because what I'm doing is I'm interpreting what they're saying and I'm channeling them as I speak. So sometimes if I kind of put myself back into it, I lose them. And so I kind of have to go back and be quiet and listen to them more intently. So, okay, they're showing me this person has like a little suitcase that they're carrying. Obviously, they have their fairy wings. The reason they brought this to your attention, I guess what they're saying, that what they want you to do is they do want you to look to the future. But don't forget, when you're looking into the future, that if you're trying to manifest a love person, you want to do it where you are meditating and asking for the feelings that the person's going to give you. Don't forget what happened in the past, because those are the lessons well learned and you don't want to repeat them, okay? That's what they're saying. feel free to walk to the future, but don't forget what happened in the past, and don't mistakenly just leave everything in the past because you had some good lessons there. Okay, that's what they're saying. Next to that is the 6 of summer, which is the 6 of cups in regular tarot. And again, look how cute these kids are. And look how detailed this card is. Isn't that cute? I know the lighting is crappy. I wish you could see these. I always say that. Wish you could see these. But the 8 of summer is like remembering a love relationship or a little romance or something like your first crush. Try and go back to that. That's what they want you to remember. They want you to remember what that felt like. Okay? So this is like the lessons of how to go back and feel. Quit. They know, the angels know that you want love. And they know you want it yesterday, which we all do. Not just you, Sagittariuses. Although you guys can be a little impatient at times about what you want. And everybody can. I'm like that too, even though I don't have Sagittarius anywhere in my chart. But go back and think about this. Sit kind of quietly in September now, because it's being broadcast in September. Hopefully this is a 3rd or 4th or something like that. It will come out of September. But again, the energies are the time you start it, and then a month, 3 months, a year from there. Okay? So, but they want you to do one thing once you hear this, is they want you to stop, get real quiet, get comfortable, you're in a comfortable chair or whatever. And then they want you to remember a romance that you guys had I'm always playing with my hair. That you guys had when you were young. Your first crush. That's what they want. Because they're showing these 2 kids, they're laughing, she's thinking. You know how when you're a kid, sometimes like you write a heart. Like if you're in love with someone, or you think you're in puppy love with someone, you make a heart in the sand, or you'll make a heart on your notebook in school. They want you to go back to that and remember what that felt like. This, as an adult, you want to do that. You want that. You want that feeling of when you had your first crush. That's what they're saying. Okay? So look for that. Look for that feeling. Did you meet someone that made you feel like that? Okay, so that's step number 1. You need to trust your gut. Trust your heart. And then you need to prolong it so that you can see if your gut is correct. With, again, Sagittarius, sometimes you are so loving that you can get taken for granted, which is mostly what I see with Sagittarians. You get taken for granted because you have this big heart and you want to do really nice stuff for people, and you want to, you want to be coupled up, and you want to, that is lovely. And people should not take advantage of you, but however they do, because you're so loving. So remember this feeling. I'm actually I don't usually do this with non-major arcana cards, but this is really what they want. They want you to trust that this feeling that you had when you were a kid, if you had a crush on someone, and almost everyone does, that's how we know we have sexual feelings. It's because someone made us feel those. Maybe they were super innocent. I remember my first crush, very innocent. Oh my God. I was very, very young. I knew nothing about love, nothing about crush. I just knew that this person, when I looked at them, they just made me feel so much. That's what they want. Okay? And then you want to prolong it. Get some specifics if you need to, which will help. Don't forget the lessons that you learned. Okay? And down here we have strength. You have 3 major arcanas, which are a big deal. And there is no hierarchy in the heavens. I always like to say that because it's funny. But you know, there are no hierarchy on the other side, and even, you know, in the angelic realm, spirit, God, the universe, there's not. There's really not. But as humans, we think that way. But you have three major arcana cards here. Okay, so the original game that the tarot was invented from, these were meant more. Okay, so let's just say they have a little more weight to them. You have the Strength card, which is Archangel Ariel. She's like a warrior. She's riding a tiger. Okay, see her? She's got her wings. These are the angel cards. She's got her wings. She's got her sword. She has her shield. She has the angelic realm behind her. This is you. You guys have a ton of strength. You can go through a ton of crap, and you're still optimistic. Okay? So all they're saying is, as angels, we are honoring you, Sagittarians. We are saying we know that you're a warrior, warrior princess, warrior, you know, a warrior. Some of you people might even be from, have been in the military. We know that you're a warrior, for sure. But you just keep being a warrior. That's what they love about you. So, in love, understand that you are a warrior, and that let that person see that warrior in you. Let them see that, but don't let them take advantage of it, because you need to be sensitive, and the people that you fall in love with, even if they walked away at one point, or you walked away at one point from them because they kept stomping on your heart, which is understandable, let who you meet see this warrior, how optimistic you are, and how fun you are, and how you look at things as a glass half full instead of half empty. Because the real person that's really going to love you for a really long time, I know I keep saying the word really, they're going to love this. They're going to be like telling people, somebody here, this is specifically for you. Oh my God, that person is so optimistic, and they're so fun to be with because they just get up and they keep doing it even after they get knocked down. That's what the angels are saying. They're saying, we're honoring you. The angels are doing this. We honor you. We thank you for that, Sagittarians. And then you have here the moon. And as you know, if you watch my channel and you've been following me for a while, this does not mean cheating. This does not mean that you can't see things. The moon comes out and illuminates things that were previously unilluminated at night. Okay? That's what they're saying. They are bringing out Archangel Haniel is here to tell you that you are going to have in the future, who's ever watching this, they're giving you right now with this reading, tell all your friends to watch this reading, because they are telling you, Sagittarians, that are drawn to watch this channel, they're saying, and I am saying that that's not just general, everybody watching this channel, if you were drawn to this channel, you are going to have increased psychic insight. Okay? Release your fears. You're going to have improved skills of knowing who the right person is. That's what they're saying. So this is the angels honoring you. What they did is they came out with these and they said, we honor you, Sagittarians. And I want to say that as my friends, as, you know, a thank you to you. I am so glad that the angels are pulled these cards out for you, because I feel really blessed to know you. I mean, you guys are just the sweetest, nicest people. And I'm glad that angels are honoring you. That's what they're telling me. They're honoring you as a warrior, as someone who helps illuminate things. You're going to have illumination being given to you, extra gifts. You guys are owed extra gifts. And I could really go into this for a very long time, Sagittarians, that we are born under a certain sign because that is the gifts that we're given under that sign and what we need to learn under that sign. And it really is, people are like, oh, that's nothing, you know. You said being a Sagittarian means nothing different than being a Virgo, but it does. And it does. In this case especially, they're honoring you, Sagittarians, and they're telling you you're going to have improved psychic abilities to be able to know when that right person is coming through. Don't forget to feel. Don't hide yourself, which you guys pretty much can't anyway. Your gift of being optimistic, your humor, even if you're not that funny, you can't tell jokes maybe. You appreciate a good joke. If you're very kind of you're a gentle soul, and they get that, and they're honoring you with that. They're going to help you illuminate what you need to illuminate to help you on your path. And they're saying, get some professional help to get on that path. Don't be afraid. Don't forget the past crap that you've learned, okay? And some of it has really been the craps. And you're going to have strength. You're going to have extra psychic abilities or intuitive abilities. And this is going to go over here with the honeymoon. Because this is the sun, and this is Archangel Uriel. And Uriel is telling you, stop worrying. Stop worrying. If you do what you need to do, over here, what they just told you, with your extra strength, with your extra psychic ability we're giving you, with the strength that you have, let's put it that way, with the extra psychic abilities that we are throwing down at you, the energies we're throwing to you constantly, with the help of someone else that can help you hear what we're saying, you're going to remember the past. This is your future. You're going to be able to trust what you think. You're going to go with your gut feelings, not your brain. Does this person make me feel love? Can I feel love from them? You're going to extend out the amount of period that you date before you marry them or before you get comfortable with them, basically, so that you know they are the right person before you give them your heart. Then they're saying, all this is your outcome, the sun. Happy days. Okay? You're going to find someone that is going to make you feel extremely happy. And you're going to meet someone that is that's going to make you extremely happy, and that is going to fill your heart with love equally as much as you're going to get the love back as much as you give, which hasn't happened to you a lot in the past, I know. And a lot of you stay in a relationship an extra long time because you're so giving and so, the glass is half full versus half empty, that you get, they don't just leave you, they squash you because they're either so angry because of something, they just walk out because you do feel so much. But I think more than likely is that you have ignored a lot of the signs of them stepping backwards or them taking advantage of you, that by the time they leave a big open gaping wound. And the angels are here to tell you, nope. No more is there going to be a gaping wound. You're going to have sunny skies. And again, I don't really feel like I need to clarify for you guys. I think that the angels have told us enough of what we need to help you, Sagittarius, find the love of your life. Okay? So I love you. I love you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for everything. I love that you watch my channel. I love that you talk to me personally because I do all my readings on the phone. So your energy is right there and you can ask immediate questions. I love your energy. I have to tell you, it's really fun to do your readings. Again, thank you to everyone who has donated, who's been so sweet and honest and caring during your readings. And I love your intelligence. I love your warrior spirit. And I will see you next time in October. And again, I just want to remind you, this energy starts when you first see this video, and then it is out there, and it can be, even when I do a reading for someone, and I tell people all the time, this can be for right now. I can try and figure out a sort of time-wise by listening to the angels, but it does kind of go, it's not an exact timing thing because these guys don't go by timing. But this is going to be the outcome. Okay? Lovely, lovely, lovely reading, my lovies. All right, thank you, Sagittarius. Have a great September.